Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl Cece, aka ThePrettySnead, and I'm back again with another video. If this is your first time seeing me on your screen, don't forget to subscribe and click that button down below, and also hit that bell so you're notified every time I drop a video. Forewarning, because you know this is Cece from the future. Forewarning, the topics that I'm discussing are kind of all over the place. If you're only here for the makeup look, then you can definitely mute me, girl, or just look at the description box to see what products I used. If you're interested in hearing what I have to say, you can keep on watching. I talk about things like race, interracial dating, sort of, kinda, sneakers, past situationship that I was in. Just when I tell you it's all over the place, it's all over the place. So I do hope that you do bear with me and stick it out. It's Black History Month. Excuse me. I really tried my best to get all black owned products, but then again, it's like I don't really have money like that to just be out here spending bands on makeup all willy-nilly. So this is as good as it's gonna get, but at least this is the most genuine I can be, because these are black owned or black collabs or black inspired, nope, not inspired, but black collabs or black owned brands that I truly use and rock with. Not that I don't rock with the other black owned brands, I just haven't either been exposed to them or I haven't tried them out yet. But not per usual, but I'm going to list all the products that I'm using in the description box, because I just think it's so weird to like tune in and out of what I'm trying to say while also telling you what I'm using. I'm gonna talk about a few things that are just randomly on my mind and that I want to discuss. I mean, the reason why I'm doing this video is because my last makeup look, when I posted it on my story on Instagram, so many people were asking me like what products I used and what highlight I was wearing, what eyeshadow palette did I use, and I just figured I might as well just go ahead and show y'all. I know this is not my current color. This is darker than what I should be using, but this is the only black collabed foundation that I have, and we just gonna make it work, because with the highlight that I'm using, I mean the concealer that I'm using, it'll work out. Can't neglect the neck. Since it's Black History Month, I do want to focus a little bit more. I was gonna do a story time about all the racist, prejudiced, and discriminatory acts that have happened towards me in the past, and then I realized, like, not that it's too dark, but I don't want this to be a video that comes off as me complaining or like, I don't know, I just didn't, I feel like videos like that get a stigma that I don't want to portray, because at the end of the day, the things that have happened to me are very real, and I'm not the only person that they have happened to, but I also do not want that to be the sole focus of my channel or this video. So what I do want to discuss is ways that we can actually come together and rise as a nation, as cliche as that may sound. And I'm gonna be real real quick, because this look is very, very easy. It doesn't take me long to complete it at all, so we'll just really get into this topic. But I have a few friends who are white, and I mean, they're my friends, so I feel, of course, they would be comfortable asking me certain questions and wanting my input on things. which is fine. I mean, I'm hoping that I'm not the only person that they ask these questions to, because I'm not the spokesperson of the black community. We are all individuals. We have our own thoughts and opinions. We don't all think the same. We don't all share the same values. So I'm hoping they don't take my word as bond and run with it and think that's the case for all blacks. But I have a friend who is in a situationship with a mixed man, and there were discussions about basically why is it an issue when a black man dates a white woman. And I just want to say that I don't give a damn what black man dates a white woman, but I will say that a few of my black male friends or mixed male friends, a few of them have actually openly told me that they date white women because they feel as though they deal with their bullshit more than their exes who were black. And I don't want to say I agree or disagree, because I know a few black women who deal with bullshit too. So really that reasoning is trash to me. I really don't care what black man decides to date. What I will say is it's an issue if any man decides that he's only going to date a certain race and completely shut off other races. And let me not just say men, just people in general. I think there is something deeper at hand when people say, oh, I'm only going to date within my race, because it's like, but why? Because like I really don't get it. Why are you only going to date within your race? We live in a social construct where, unfortunately, the media and governments in some cases made it apparent that they want us to be separate. And it's not fair to completely shut off other options of who could potentially be your soulmate or the person you're supposed to be with just because they are a different race. When God created us, and yes, I will be bringing God into this discussion. When God created us, he didn't say, oh, I'm going to have your perfect match be in your race. Because we are all his children, and it's hard for me to believe that God is a colorist or a racist or a prejudice against anybody, because he loves us all equally. So I just don't think it makes any kind of sense to say, oh, I'm not gonna date black men. Or if a white woman says, oh, I don't like white boys. Like, you haven't dated every single white boy, so it's like, what? I don't get it. I do not get it. But let me also state, like, I'm not stupid. I'm very aware of what is going on in the world, and it is apparent that some people do treat and use black men as an accessory. I mean, don't get me wrong, there are black men, I mean, at least from my perspective, black men are very highly demanded and wanted and the most sought out and desired. And I mean, can we blame the world? I mean, look at them. They're fine as hell. But there are men in other races who are fine as hell too. But so I will say, because that is popular, that there are women and men who seek out black men solely for the purpose of saying that they have dated or are dating a black man. And girl, these are people. Like, these are people. This is not your accessory. This isn't like, I don't know what you're trying to play at here, but they're people. So let's stop doing that. Because at the end of the day, like, at the end of the day, if your intention of being with this person firstly is because they're black, let me just say karma is going to catch up to you and bite you in the behind, Khloe Kardashian, because that's not right. And I refuse to continue to sit back and watch people use black men as accessories, as toys, as, oh wow, yeah, look at my boyfriend. And then let me not say when, and then if he cheats on you, then it's like, oh well, they all do that. Like, bitch, don't do that. Do not do that. And it's not fair to say either, to say that all men of a certain race too have small or can't perform, because I mean, you don't know every single one in that race. You haven't slept with every single one in that race either. So let's stop that stigma and move forward, and please try to avoid stereotypes, because they don't help anybody any. I really hope you don't think I'm like trying to, like, this is why I don't like talking about these types of things, because I don't want y'all to have the misconception of thinking like, oh, she doesn't like, or oh, she doesn't mess with, like, I don't want y'all to have that viewpoint, because I love everybody, and I socialize and I talk and I get along with everything under the sun. So not to like shift gears so drastically, but I was having a discussion with a friend of mine about social media and checking who watches your story. And for me, I thought it was strange, like, to always check who's watching your story. Is that weird? Am I weird? Because I don't check. I don't check to see who watches my story for real. I don't know why that feature is there, to be honest. Like, I don't get it. Like, she was telling me, like, some of the benefits of knowing who watches your story is so you can figure out if someone's mad at you or upset with you, or like, just information, like if somebody's creeping on you that you don't even know. And it's like, do I care? Like, it's more so like, do I care? And usually the answer is I do not. I don't know. I feel like social media at this point has taken a turn. Has taken a turn for the worse, and I don't like the impact it has on us. Like, I feel as though it's making people have their nose up their own ass. I feel like social media sometimes gives very biased views of news, and it really, I don't know. I just don't like it sometimes, and people really be stunting on there sometimes, or people take whatever's on social media as bond, and it's like, why don't you pick up a book and read? Why don't you pick up a newspaper and read? Why don't you go to a news website and figure out what's going on with the world? Why are you dependent on the Shade Room, TMZ, Media Takeout? Especially, like, I don't understand. Like, that is so annoying. We've gotten to a time where the Shade Room is not controlling, but basically giving you the narrative of the opinions that you should have. Like, I used to follow them until I realized that they post a story, or they make a post every 5, 10, 15 minutes, to the point that my home timeline was consumed with just their info. So I had to unfollow them because it was too much information, and useless information at that, all at once. And it's like, girl, oh my God, like, y'all don't have nothing else to do. Y'all just want to post this all day, every day. Ooh, let me do my brows first so I can conceal them. Let me finish blending this color in first. But yeah, the shade room, I don't want to say the shade room is a joke, because they do spill the tea, and everyone loves the tea session, don't get me wrong, but I feel like paparazzi and the media has gotten to a point where people can't really have private lives. And I miss the days when celebrities could be dating somebody and we wouldn't even really know until they told us themselves, or they were randomly caught out in public. And now it's like people are telling on themselves, which confuses the hell out of me. And not necessarily telling on themselves about relationships, but telling on themselves about their personal business. Like, why are you telling me before the paparazzi does? Why are you telling me that your man basically is cheating on you and has a baby on the way? Why am I hearing it from you first? Why? Like, when people put their personal business, and all of their personal business at that, all of their personal business on the internet, like, I don't get it. I don't get it. There's like, I feel like Instagram and Twitter and all these outlets are making people disclose information that I shouldn't say has to be private, because at the end of the day, sweetie, it's your life. You can tell and spill whatever it is that you want, but why is there satisfaction in exposing yourself? Especially when you're on such a big platform like Instagram, and not everybody is giving you positive vibes or spreading love. Or even if people have asked, and it's none of their damn business. Why are you giving us all this information? What does it do for you? Does it make you feel good inside? Does it I just don't get it. What happened to having mystery? What happened to people just wondering and never finding out? What happened to those days? When it's like, I don't know. It's a very, very strange and weird and different time that I'm not necessarily accustomed to. I don't really follow what's happening in the world for real. I just see what pops up on my explore page, and if it seems interesting, I'll click on it. I'm the most, you know how like they say, what? You never heard? What do they say? Like, oh, do you live under a rock or something? Yes, I live under a rock, because half of the time when people say things, I don't know that it's happening, or I don't know when that happened. Like, if someone told me 2 people got married and they're celebrities, I'd be like, wait, when they get married? And they probably got married like 2 years ago. That's how much of under a rock I am, because I don't know what be going on. I don't know what be going on. I just be in my own little bubble, minding my business, child. Well, I've been a sneaker lover for as long as I can remember, and I didn't really start buying sneakers for myself until I got my first job. I'm gonna be so mad if I really just sat here and was talking and it wasn't recording. Wow. I'll be thoroughly pissed off there. Ooh, beach with this top. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Let's call up on drinking. Let's call up and all she cares about is money in the city that I'm from. I'ma sip it till I feel it. I'ma smoke it till it's done. I don't really give, and my excuse is that I'm young and I'm only getting older. Somebody should have told you I'm all one. Yo, I've really been in a Drake mood. This man just be making hit after hit after hit after hit after hit after hit after hit. And what I've been listening to a lot lately. I've been listening, okay, of course I always listen to 90s R&B. That's a given. I've been listening to a lot of Drake, a lot of old Drake, a lot of Party Next Door. By the way, where's the album? PND, I'm not playing with you. Where's the album? A lot of Party Next Door, a lot of Frank Ocean, a lot of NERD. I've even been tapping into like my high school emo days and been listening to My Bad Chemical Romance. Oh my God, what else have I been listening to? And I've been listening to a lot of, oh my gosh, I've been listening to a lot of old Chris Brown. Like, there's one song called Damage. Look at the damage. Look at the damage. Wow, yeah, I've been listening to a lot of old stuff, but I don't know why I have. I just know, I don't know, it just be putting me in a mood, and I love it. Like, especially in my new car, which, by the way, I am extremely proud of myself for getting this car. I feel like the year I've had, definitely deserved it. It's not my dream car, but it's definitely a car that I've been eyeing for a while, and I'm just glad I've gotten to this point, because I spoke it into fruition, and it's happened. Or yeah, I spoke it into fruition, I manifested it, and here we are. I said 2 years ago that one day my hands will be holding keys to a luxury car, and this is when I was holding the keys of my last car, my Honda CRV, and here we are now with my new whip, my Audi Q3. I absolutely love her. I mean him. Look at me saying her. My Honda was a her, but I absolutely love him. He's great. What I will say, he's a little bit expensive. He's a bougie ass pretty boy, and he loves gas. He loves his gas, and I be having to just keep him fueled up. What I will say though is, since I've had it, Chicago roads are so bad. I hit a pothole and I ended up getting a flat, and my tires are not run flats, so I had to replace it immediately. I was riding on a donut in less than a month of me getting my baby. Like, what the hell? But it's cool. It's cool. It's all good. But I was definitely pissed. This is a moment when I was so glad I had roadside assistance, because when I had my Honda, I never needed it. My Honda CRV was all reliable, okay? She got me from point A to point B. The bass was knocking at her and everything, but she never popped when I hit a pothole. She dominated them hoes. But Lord Drake is just so sensitive, like the real Drake, and I had to replace my car with my wheel, and I had to get 2 of them, because apparently when you have four-wheel drive and a tire goes bad, it's highly recommended that you get the other tire on the opposite side replace too, because if not, it's like you're driving on a three, like one of the wheels has a peg, because I mean, it makes sense when the guy said it. So I just went ahead and got both wheels. And it was a roadside assistance guy. It wasn't the guy at the tire shop trying to upsell me. So yeah, which by the way, I got a good deal on my tires. I'm not even going anywhere, which is not making this wasteful, but kinda wasteful. Definitely gonna take some pictures though. Yeah, this very monochromatic look I got going for y'all. I was really digging and feeling myself this day. My lashes weren't sitting up as high as this, but so let me. My lashes sitting up high like that, looking all like a ratchetista. That is not how I roll. So much better. They were definitely up high. I have a giveaway on my last video. It's a silent giveaway, meaning I didn't mention it in the video, but if you read the description box, you would have seen that I had a giveaway. Or if you follow me on Instagram and watch my stories, because I even announced it on my story, like, hey, I have a giveaway going on. And it's a good prize, I feel like. But I do have a silent giveaway going on in my last video. If you want to enter the giveaway, go to my last video, read the description box, and go ahead and enter. The winner gets a $150 Visa gift card, so you can literally use it anywhere you like, or I can get you a gift card for one of your favorite stores for the exact same value. And that giveaway ends on March 20th. So go to my last video, the try on haul, and take a look at the description box to see the rules for that giveaway. I hope I didn't offend anyone. My views are my views and my opinions. If you want to comment down below your thoughts on any of the topics that I mentioned, I know I was kind of all over the place, please feel free to leave a comment down below and let's start a discussion. I'm not attacking anyone. I'm not saying anybody is wrong, but I firmly believe that we can definitely live in a world where we do not have to be so focused on, and I don't want to say so focused on race, but we don't have to be so focused on the differences between us, especially something as minuscule as the color of our skin. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, please leave them down below. All the info that you are probably looking for, like the makeup that I used, the brushes that I used, the hair that I'm wearing, my top, my jewelry, all of that will be in the description box. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Oh, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I can't wait to see you in my next one. Bye.